the fear of success or the fear of failure or the fear of taking action? What if you have an idea of something you want to do, whether it's write a book, start a business, invest in real estate, lose weight, paint, write, whatever it is, and you have all of the excitement, energy, and passion, but you don't take the action, you don't do it, you don't move forward because you're afraid. So I want you to think about fear, because fear is real if you allow it to become real. Other than that, it's just a thought that enters your head. A lot of times it's anxiety, like fear of parasailing, fear of spiders or snakes or flying or anything like that. That's just anxiety. That's just nerves. It's an emotion. It's no different than getting mad, no different than being happy, being sad. Being afraid of something is an emotional response. And I guess they say the only two things that you are born afraid of are heights and dark, I guess, when we're babies. But at the end of the day, fear for most people is just an emotion, and it's anxiety. So if you think about the fear that stops you from taking action, that's just a thought. That's just a thought that enters your head. So instead of being afraid of what people think, or afraid of whether or not it's going to work, or afraid you might fail, and for some people, afraid you might succeed and you just don't know what that looks like, just push through it, okay? Just decide in your mind that you're not going to let fear control you. You're not going to let this thing stop you, which is in your head. That's all it is. But it can become a very real thing if you allow it. So if you stop it and create a trigger response in your mind, just like that, if fear enters your mind or doubt enters your mind, just say stop or no. And then you just push forward and you move through it. Don't let it control you. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it become real for you, because it's not. Very often, the thing that you are afraid of most never happens. And if it does, it's not as a big deal as you think it is. So in general terms, obviously, I'm talking about fear of action in business, or taking action on an idea, or doing something you've always wanted to do, pursuing your dreams, things like that. Don't let that stop you, because again, whatever it is you're afraid of usually is not as real as you think it is. It's all made up in your head. Most everything that you fear is made up in your head. It's an emotional response. It's anxiety. It's not real. So don't let it control you. Don't let it stop you. Get out there, conquer your fears. Do what it is you're afraid of most. That is where courage is found.